Hey, collective. So, I just wanted to do a collective reading for y'all because I'm feeling an energy about where you need to drop something like it's hot. That's what my coffee cup says. And I'm thinking this has to do with an ex or a past love. Because I keep hearing the song in my head by Olivia Rodrigo, the one where it's like, it don't mean a thing. God loves fucking embarrassing. My God, watch as I crucify myself. That one, where it's like, why did I care about that person when they're not important? You know what I mean? She's like, um, for some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning. My God loves fucking embarrassing as hell. So I think you need to get over someone. Let me take a sip of coffee, because that's what's up. Yeah. This might have to do with the first collective reading we did. I think it might be a similar energy. But let's see if there's any new messages for you on what Spirit wants to tell you. I want to use this Wandering Moon tarot deck because we haven't used this much. And this one is definitely darker for like the shadow self and shadow side. So that will be interesting to see. Let's do a quick shuffle here. Of course, I'm wearing my um, evil eye amulet bracelet to ward off any evil eye, you know. You gotta protect yourself, collective. Okay. And I'll also be channeling like any songs or anything I hear, messages. But yeah, I definitely think Olivia Rodrigo's song is relevant. What is that song called? I don't know, maybe embarrassing? You're fucking embarrassing. I don't know. Interesting. All right. I also think the change in weather is relevant because I don't know where you're at, but at least in my area, it's been raining like crazy for like at least a couple days now. So I think this is the calm after the storm, right? Collective, whatever you've been going through, um, this is the time for it to heal and cleanse. You already had all of the rain wash the pain away, and now it's a new start, new beginning. Birds are chirping. It's bright outside. All right, what does the collective need to know? Spirit, what does the collective need to know? All right. 10 of Stars. Death. 6 of Stars. Yeah, okay, you're gonna definitely get into prosperity and abundance soon. Because of this end of a new cycle, you're gonna sprinkle your magic alongside something for the better. You need to know that something great is headed your way. Let's see. Because you're a good person. This is your good karma coming. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, your brain is definitely very scattered because it's represented by these cards not being able to shuffle correctly. It's like a slippery slope. Your mind it goes to one thing over another. This is more so not overthinking, but what's the word? Doomed thinking. What's the word? Where like your mind spirals. This is spiraled thinking. Like it goes one way and then it keeps going over and down the slope where it gets worse and worse and worse. You ruminate on something in an anxiety way, like a paranoia. I'm feeling. Interesting. Okay, what you are getting an inheritance though, for like wealth soon. I keep watching these other tarot readings because, I love to support my fellow tarot readers. And they keep having these collective messages about family inheritance coming people's way. And it's like, wow, I keep hearing about this. Is this actually happening? But it's like, wow, this actually showed up as well in my card. That's like really funny. Yeah, I think with this like newfound wealth you're gonna get, it could be an inheritance. I'm not joking, but it could just be abundance or prosperity financially from like a better job or better pay or investment, something like that. You're going to be generous with it. You're going to be a giving person, maybe give to charities, but you're only going to get this prosperity of wealth and abundance if you let go of the past. And by letting go of the past, I mean, you need to let go of this ex or this past person you loved. Stop clinging to them because that old energy is dragging you down. And it's going to stop you from manifesting these new opportunities for you. Yep. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? Four of Stars. This is such a gorgeous deck. Okay, so the stars are pentacles, a lot of pentacles energy here. So Spirit is warning you to not be greedy with this extra inheritance and money that you're going to get soon. Don't just keep it to yourself. Of course you deserve a lot of it because this is your good karma coming collective. You deserve the money. You went through a lot. You went through like literal, like you felt like death. Like you've been through the ringer. You deserve this money. And it's going to give you stability and your safety, and you're going to feel great. You're going to stop worrying about finances for once. But like, don't be overly materialistic and controlling about it, you know? Don't like overspend it too. Don't give it all away. This is definitely about conserving resources. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you're going to have more comfort in your life, which is really great. You don't have to worry as much as you did anymore because you've already been working hard. What else, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? King of Moons. Yeah, you're just going to feel more emotionally grounded and stable. All that anxiety and stress is going to wash away. You know, you don't have to feel this worry anymore, I think, about money, but not just about money, but past love and heartbreak. Because you're going to receive this once you get rid of that sadness and emotional loss and pain, okay? And you're going to feel more comforting in yourself and your own energy. Okay, what does the collective need to know, Spirit? I'm more so guided to this Egyptian deck for some reason. Interesting, you have different energy from the past. Okay. What does the collective need to know, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Yeah, have faith and wisdom. Being watched over by Isis. Okay. Meditation and healing. Okay. There's this imagery of this cat cutting off the head of a snake. I don't know if you could see that. And I think that represents you, collective. If you were the cat and your ex was the snake. So it's not that you're like killing them, obviously, but you're more so cutting off the idea of having to be with them. Like you were cutting them off, right? And cats, especially in ancient Egypt, were considered very intelligent creatures. They were actually worshipped as if they were gods by the Egyptians. Cats were put up on like a pedestal, spiritually speaking, in a high regard, and they were very beloved by the Egyptians. So I think you, in this situation, are the cat. People love you, like they literally adore you, but this person didn't. This person was trying to eat you, basically, but not in a good way. You know what I'm saying, collective? Like they were trying to eat you with their poison, like literally poison and suck and drain the life out of you and just ruin your life. So, but everyone else sees your goodness and you know you're great because you're literally the cat. Like cats, I love cats. So yeah, just focus on you. This says like have faith and wisdom. You're gonna get there. Meditate on this. Keep manifesting this wealth and abundance that's gonna come in. I definitely see money for you because there's like a lot of imagery with these temples and thrones and pedestals on these Egyptian cards. Yeah. It's flowering. Yeah. Okay, so there's this red imagery right here, like the red circle. It's reminding me of like the planet Mercury or something like that. It looks like to me the album cover for what is it? I think the album's called Parachutes by Coldplay. That's a really good album. I recommend listening to that. I think some song on that album is significant for you. Let me see if I could channel a song. Um, you might have been drawn to an old reading I did about what was it? How to regain. I don't know if it was how to spiritually transform or how to regain your passion. One of those, but for one of the piles, I think in pile 2. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, but there I said careful where you stand, careful where you lay your head. That was from a Coldplay song. Yeah, I think that was my second video, how to spiritually transform. That might resonate with you. And I'm also thinking of the song Don't Panic. There's a song on that album from Coldplay called Don't Panic. So Spirit is literally telling you, don't panic. Just be careful where you stand. Yeah, because these goddesses right here are standing on these platforms. But you need to make sure they're stable, right? So I think this has to do with your financial security as well. Make sure it's grounded in a stable foundation. Don't spend it all. Don't be risky. Maybe save some. If you're investing the money, make sure they're in stable, not too risky investments, okay? It's more so just being smart about it. Because you have this intelligence. Yeah. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? Ooh. Yep, your ex does not want you to forget them. They're like, forget me not. You know what I mean? Eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. Okay, this Forget Me Nots card is literally reminding me of a song I wrote called Forget Me Nots. It was about my ex, actually, because I kept pulling this card for him. Yeah, this is definitely resonates with someone who just can't get over you. And this is obviously, I'm relating to this too, collective, because this is all of our collective reading, right? What does the collective need to know? Yeah, but you could heal from this. Power and healing. Beautiful flowers here. Because you're just flowering. Okay, you're blossoming into your future. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Exactly. I think you're just growing from a stable foundation right now. You'll get there. You'll definitely get there, collective. Okay. The pioneer. Yeah, you're pioneering a new way. Definitely. I think for once in your life, you stopped feeling the need to ask so many questions in life of like, oh, when is this happening? Or where is it coming from? Or what exactly is this? Of like, what's my future? How are my finances going to turn out? Where is this money coming from? I think you finally stopped asking so many questions and you're finally releasing into knowing what's meant to be and divine timing and trusting in spirit to just let it happen. Because this is the first reading I've done where I don't feel the need to ask any questions. You know what I mean? I don't feel the need to know. I don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to ask the questions. You just listen. You gotta listen. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah. See, this past relationship that you thought was love with the Lover's card, it's in reverse. It was actually not true love. It was codependent. There were strings attached. It was abusive. It was not meant to be all of that. Yep. Judgment. That was, it was meant to break apart. What was fated and destined was for you to leave them because Spirit was like, that's my judgment. And you made the correct call. That's Spirit saying you made the right choice. Yeah. Because I think of the Seven of Cups as the choice card. In reverse, it's saying, like, yeah, you're supposed to leave. Definitely. I think, I mean, is there anything else the collective needs to know? Sorry, this isn't the most, like, energetic reading, but I feel like I have this very sense of calmness. Honestly, I think this is your energy. I think you're finally in a place where you're learning to worry less, which is really nice. You know what I mean? I love that for you. You're finally able to accept that what happens, happens, you know? What happens, happens. What does the collective need to know? You can't be friends with everyone. Yep. That's true. Friends do what they do because they are our friends and we love them. They do it because they know it is the right thing to do. But while some people can be our friends, others cannot. The difference is that friends can be inconvenient, annoying, troublesome, expensive, and taxing, but we will forgive them. Exactly. So, whoever this past person you loved was, you decided not to forgive them, and you decided to no longer be friends with them. So, this could have been just a really close friend that you loved, that you cut off. Yeah. Okay. And then combined energy equals teamwork. It is easier to lift a heavy weight with others than by ourselves. You can apply this to our decision making too. Seek advice from those who are more knowledgeable than you in specific areas, which will help you make better small choices. The more you know, the more options you will have. So this is telling you that when it comes to increasing your finances, your money, your investments, your wealth, get some outside advice, from other people who might be able to help you. Maybe collaborate with other coworkers or with your boss or manager with projects. Have people help you. Don't work alone. It's going to be better with combined energy and teamwork. Or this could be just like seeking outside advice from experts. Like maybe, like let's say you're investing in the stock market, right? Ask, read books on it, or like maybe hire an advisor or schedule an appointment to talk to someone about it or research it online. I think this is about needing more information about something. I think there's a lack of information with how you want to go about things, but you know what you want to do. Yeah, better decisions lead to a better life. So I definitely think this has to do with long-term investments or something like that. Like let's say you're saving up for retirement. I think you need to be careful about planning, about which investments to choose, where to put in your money, and focus on those details first. But once you get all of that sorted out, you're set. Like you'll be set and you'll be good to go. And you'll be stable and don't have to worry for the rest of your life. And I think that's what it's trying to say, where you need to put in this extra work from the forefront, from the get-go. But after that, like, initial rocky first start, you're going to be okay. Yeah, every time we set out to solve a problem, we are declaring war on that problem. Our lives are the combined outcome of all the decisions we have made, both important and unimportant, good and bad, conscious and unconscious. Rather than focus on the outcomes of those decisions, we should review how those outcomes come to become better decision makers. Okay, yeah, y'all need to definitely read about whatever you want to learn about when it comes to your finances. Because what I'm getting from this is I'm struggling to read this. So I don't think I don't think you've been reading as much as you want to. And don't worry, collective. I um, resonate with that as well. Obviously, I've been wanting to read more because I usually do, but I just haven't been yet. Um, yeah, I think. Wow, that was a shorter reading. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, is there anything else that the collection needs to know about their finances? What a cute short reading, right, guys? What does the collective need to know? I love how this is Spirit's way of telling me, like, hey, you don't have anything else to tell them. Except I'm seeing the name Kurt or Curtis. So someone's name could be Curtis or Celia or Celine. I'm seeing Celine Dion. Dion. So that musical artist could be important to you. I'm hearing the name Michael. I don't know why. Rushing. Maybe you're rushing something. You need to be more patient. I feel this fogginess in my brain and in my head, you know? That's why I need more coffee. Mm. Ooh. The coffee, smooth as silk, but really watered down. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's Spirit's way of saying whatever path you're going to take, financially speaking, it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. But you need to. It's not going to present itself and manifest as quickly as you want it to. You need to be patient. It's going to take some time to build up to the level of money that you wish to have eventually as like a dream in your future, you know? It's going to feel watered down to you. Not because it's still not good, like it still works. Like you know, your finances are still going to have caffeine in a sense where it's going to like perk you up and wake you up and still give you passion and still give you that energy to keep going every day, you know? But it's not going to be as potent as you'll expect because it will get there, but it's going to take some time. Yeah, if that makes sense. Mm. Yeah, that's some watered down coffee. I think because this coffee that I have is unexpected because it was made out of a mistake, right? Because I bought the wrong coffee because I was trying to get an instant jar. And I instead got the kind of coffee grains where you could only make it with a coffee maker. I mean, I just wanted to stir some stuff into hot water. You know what I mean? So instead, in order to make this interesting brew, I had to combine um, a tablespoon of decaf instant with a tablespoon of technically caffeinated instant coffee, but which has no flavor whatsoever because it's from the dollar store. So, to make a coffee that is somewhat caffeinated with some sense of flavor, right? So, my point is for my coffee to represent your finances, it's saying this money, this new money and wealth you're going to get is going to come from an unexpected place. You're not going to expect it. It's going to feel very random to you and it might come out of nowhere, right? But I think it's still going to be good. But I think it's going to lead to you having a combined set of resources where your finances are going to come from multiple different places at once, if that makes sense. You're going to have multiple streams of income. So maybe you'll still keep your day-to-day 9 to 5 job or whatever, but maybe you're going to build up a side hustle or side business for yourself. Maybe you'll start some entrepreneurship work in your free time, or maybe this is getting an inheritance or something like that. And you're going to build upon that while also working. Or again, if this is your investments, if you're investing into something like the stock market, my coffee is telling you to have a diversified portfolio. It's telling you to maybe spread out your investments a little bit more with like multiple different index funds or companies. Like spread it out a bit more, because maybe your money is too conglomerated into like one or two things only. And you just need to, that's what I'm getting from that. You need to diversify more. This is really funny that this reading's coming from coffee. Yeah. Ew. Okay, just buy better coffee. Oh, this coffee's bad. Okay, I'm not saying your finances are going to be bad. I'm just saying you're going to have to put work and effort into it, okay? You need to put your passion into it, whatever this is. If this is like a new project that you're going for, towards, that you think you could get paid doing, it's going to take work and effort, okay? But as long as you're passionate about it and you love it, it'll turn out all right. But you need to, you need to give it time. Because the reason why I'm drinking this bad coffee in the first place, right, was because I didn't put enough time and effort into originally selecting the correct coffee for me when buying it in the store, right? And that's where that mistake came in. And that's why I'm suffering now. Because if I just took the time and effort, just maybe a few more seconds to read the label on the coffee jar of what kind of coffee it was for and what I needed to make the coffee, right, I wouldn't have had this problem. So the point is, Spirit is just saying, know your preferences, know what you need, know what you want in life. And you need to like think about the details first, prepare for it, research, look into it. And if it's still something you want after all that, after the fact of knowing what it is, and then you know you still want it, then go ahead, go for it. Go for it. Whatever you want to do, go for it. But know what you're getting into. That's the warning. Just know what you're getting into first. Don't jump the gun. Okay? Because I think I pulled the Knight of Wands or something earlier, and that's just a very impulsive, rushing energy. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I got the... Ooh, that coffee's bad. My goodness. So you don't do the same mistake I did. Learn from your mistakes. Yeah, because if you rush into this, you're going to get burnout. That's what it's saying. Don't lack confidence, though, because you'll be okay. It's just saying don't overwhelm yourself when it comes to your work, because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. And it's going to feel very overwhelming and tiring due to like always growing. You're constantly growing and changing and improving as a person, especially right now when it comes to your finances. So if you're pushing it too hard, you're going to feel exhausted and just like give up. You won't want to continue if it feels like unmanageable, okay? Yeah, so don't push yourself too hard. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I think that's it, honestly. Yeah, protection. Just protect your finances too. Keep that stuff safe. You always hear about fraud nowadays, or like stuff like that. So just whatever you do, make sure it's stable. have a stable foundation. Don't do risky investments or hustles or side jobs. Like, make sure it's steady and it's stable, and protect yourself financially. Okay? To build a house. So maybe save. Save for the future. That's what I'm getting. Okay, anyways, that went way longer than it probably should have. But I feel like you're lacking motivation, collective. I feel your energy, and it's just like really heavy. Your energy's heavy today, collective. I don't know why. Your energy's. You're really overworking yourself. And it's not that you're necessarily tired physically, it's more so like mentally and emotionally. I'm feeling this like exhaustion, like internally, you know? You're just very sorry. I need to do I want to see where this energy is coming from because I don't know what this energy is. What's the collective's energy right now? What is the collective's energy right now? Yeah, you're just what I'm getting from the raccoon in reverse card is you're normally able to scavenger hunt, I guess. That's funny. For like what you want, rummage for the things you're looking for. Go after your goals, even in the nighttime when everyone else is tired. You're still able to keep going and have this energy. But lately, you haven't had that passion. You're lacking that spark. What is the collective's energy? What is the collective's energy? Why are they feeling like this? Black egg. Yeah, I think you've been feeling disappointment lately. Maybe because you're feeling discouraged due to these manifestations you're having not appearing yet. You think like, when is it coming? Like it's like you think it's like taking too long. But like I said, you stopped asking the question of when it's coming, which is sad because I think you more so moved on into this energy of giving up, where you're not even expecting it anymore in the first place to have this like abundance and wealth in the future. I think you just gave up. God, that's sad. That's what I'm getting. This like this apathy. Not apathy, it's just this disappointment. Yeah, you feel like you gave up. What is the collective's energy right now? There's just a lot of darkness and blackness right now. Yeah, but the swan. It's like this graceful giving up, if that makes sense. You're not angry about it. You're not frustrated. You're just like you feel like you need a sigh. Like it's just a lot of sighing, like this deep, like I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. That's what I'm hearing. Like when things don't go your way, it's not even that you're disappointed anymore because you never expected it to go right in the first place. So how could you be disappointed from something not turning out right when you didn't expect it to turn out right? It's as if you have no expectations for good things in the future. So instead, you're just seeing exactly what you expected to see. I knew this would happen. Yeah, you're not even disappointed. You're just resigned to reality. But this doesn't have to be a reality collective. It's coming, I promise. This dream of yours, it's coming. What you want, it's coming. You don't need to worry. I think you you think you're the kind of person that doesn't get any good things in life. That you're not lucky, that the things you want don't get handed towards you. I feel like you're the kind of person that never thought you were allowed to want things, if that makes sense. What is the collective's energy? Yeah, you're limiting yourself. Yeah, because you could sprout your wings and like grow and fly towards wherever you want to go. But you're just staying closed off, staying in your shell. I think you have limiting beliefs, thinking that the universe and the world isn't going to allow you to achieve these dreams you have that you want to achieve. So you're not even trying. You won't even allow yourself to try. Let yourself have that hope. Because internally, you just feel like you have this inner knowing that it's not going to turn out right anyway. You already think as if you already know that it's not going to go in your favor. But I don't think that's true. Will the collective get their manifestations? As long as you don't ignore your wisdom. And as long as you don't ignore your passion. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, the owl in reverse and panther in reverse. Just don't ignore your wisdom and passion. Because you know, logically speaking, that if you take the correct actions, that you could get what you want. You could get this. And as long as you put in the work and you put in the effort and you put in the love and you put in the passion and the drive and ambition, if you work enough towards this, you will get it. So the only thing stopping yourself is you. Damn. Yeah. Your energy is just like really heavy. Really heavy. What does the collective need to hear right now? What does the collective need to hear right now? Yeah, you need to be more cheerful. And you need to have more faith in the world and hope. Because this is the card saying innocence and purity. Yeah. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you'll see it. And then we have affection and determination. Yeah, just have more determination towards what you want, Go for it. The morning glory, which blooms for a day, differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. You will have your glory. And then with the white rose, new start and wisdom. Yeah, this is a fresh beginning for you. Just be wise about it, But you've got it. You know what you want. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Yeah. Honestly, just think of this as a fresh start. This is a beginning. But you got to go for it. Okay? You don't have to go for it full force with 100% energy and exhaust yourself and burn at both ends with being impulsive and rash. But still go for it, And going for it doesn't need to be stressful or scary or quick or ill planned, You could still decide to go for something and still take your time. You could still be patient, planned out, thorough, detail oriented. You could still take your time, but still go towards something. You still need to work on it. Still work towards a goal. You got to start somewhere. And what better day than to start today? But I didn't say that right. What better day? What better day to start than today? I don't know. That doesn't sound right. I think when you do things, you don't think it ever looks right, or it never sounds right, or you didn't do it right, or you're worrying too much about it being perfect the first time you start something. And if it's not perfect that first time, you want to give up and not keep going. But that's not how it works, collective, because no one's perfect when they first start out. Perfection's not even a thing, okay? You gotta just keep going and you'll get better. As I say, competence creates confidence, okay? So you'll feel better about your craft when you're more capable of doing it. And that only comes from time and experience. So stop being so hard on yourself. I think I said that to you before. Just stop being so hard on yourself. Ugh. And buy better coffee. If that resonates, please buy better coffee. I'll do that today. Okay. I think that's almost it for you. Let me just like see if anything else comes out of the letter tiles. I promise. I'm sorry that this is like long-ish, but you know, I'm just trying to. Okay, this could be a W or M. I don't know. Wet. Yeah, it could be raining wherever you are because I already said that. Nathan, I'm hearing. Andy. Mhm. Sia. Cicero. I said that name before. That's so funny. Is there someone named Cicero that keeps watching? Mm. Or okay, this is really funny, but Spirit's calling you a sissy. They're saying go for it. They're basically calling you a scaredy cat. Like you're too scared to go after what you want. Do it. Just do it. I literally don't care what it is as long as it's not illegal or immoral. Use your discretion. Like, just do it. I'm just do it. What's that one video on YouTube from that? Is that John Cena? There's this one guy that screams with like next to a green screen. And he's like, "Just do it, just do it." Like that video. Please watch that. I'm channeling that right now. I swear. Yeah, someone could be into NASCAR. I'm hearing that, and I'm hearing the expression "it eats." I don't even know what that means. It eats. Like if something eats, I guess that means if something's good or successful. I don't know. But Spirit's saying like this could eat. Like whatever your that's so funny. Whatever your goal is, it eats. I don't even talk that way. I don't even know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. But you're at war with yourself. I'm seeing the word war. This is a new start, yeah. Then silo? Silo. Someone could work on a farm? I don't know. Interesting. You're at arms with yourself. Wow. Fancy. Okay. Elliot. Someone's name is Elliot. And you need to drink more water. You're dehydrated. Yes, I'm talking to you. Okay, God, I keep hearing the name Natalie. There's this one song from this, I think there's a musical called 22 Questions. And there's this song, the song might be called Natalie, actually, but one of the main characters is called Natalie. Um, and the guy sings like, Natalie, do, Natalie. I am hearing that. I think that musical is relevant, actually. Because that musical, 22 Questions, is about how this guy and this girl who are in a relationship together for a few years were in love and everything was going great until they realize one day from like private investigators knocking on their door um, that the guy's fiance or whatever was lying to him this whole time for years about who she was and her identity. And she was like being fake the whole time. Like she was someone completely different than who she said she was. And the whole plot of the musical is about how, after the fact, after the trust is broken, after the relationship's gone, how everything seemed to be a lie, them two are trying to make it work again. They try and rebuild the relationship again. But it's proving that, well, it doesn't work, does it? Because the trust is gone. And you can't rebuild something that was broken out of a lack of trust. So I think that relates to your ex or the person you loved that you left, because I think they broke your trust in some way. Yeah. Or someone named Natalie broke your trust. That's funny. Natalie. I keep hearing that. That's crazy. Um, Actually, I'm gonna look up the lyrics to that song real quick. I'll be right back because I just think that's important. Okay, how embarrassing. That's like actually really embarrassing because the musical is called 36 Questions, not 22. That's really embarrassing. So, what I'm getting from that is, as Bob Ross, the famous painter, always says, there are no such thing as accidents. No, sorry. Oh my God. Your brain is scattered. My brain is scattered. Bob Ross said, there's no such thing as mistakes, only happy accidents, right? So everything's meant to be from spirit. So since I said 22, I think someone could be aged, the age 22, or someone's birthday is on the 22nd, or the number 22 is significant. Please take that because I was saying it a lot and that means something. But anyways, the musical is called 36 Questions and the song is called Natalie Cook. And some of the lyrics are important because she says, this is a way of saying this now lives in memory, a way of saying it's only a memory. Yeah. She's saying, now we do it to honor who I used to be. So I think you're saying goodbye to an old version of yourself. And that's in reference to the death card. I think you're transforming into a new version of yourself. You know? Yeah. Let me see. Okay. I just listened to the song, by the way, Natalie Cook from the musical 36 Questions. Great song. So Natalie Cook was 33 years old. So you could be 33. But a side message from what I'm getting from um, the loved one you cut off, or the person, your lover you cut off in the past, they lied to you in some way, or they were being dishonest, or they were not being themselves around you. You know, they were probably lying about who they were or like an aspect of themselves to you. But the message they wanted to bring forth to you from the song is that your person from your past is deeply ashamed about what they've done. They're sorry. You don't need to forgive them or come back to them or bring them back into your life. That's totally up to you. I know I'm not doing that personally with who I'm dealing with, but you know, just want to bring that out there. Also, I'm reading, well, hearing slash seeing sort of half of like the word millionaire in the titles. So you could literally become a millionaire if you want. That's up on the table, guys. I'm hearing the song, I wanna be a millionaire so fucking bad. I think that's from Bruno Mars, right? Millionaire by Bruno Mars. Listen to that song. I'm seeing it, guys. I wanna be a millionaire so fucking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on magazines. Maybe you'll be famous someday. Yeah. But like being able to buy the things you've never had, I think you came from like maybe you didn't have a lot of money in the past, or you had this poverty mindset, or you're struggling financially, you're living paycheck to paycheck. I think Spirit's saying you don't have to worry about that anymore. That's not going to be in your future. You know, it's going to be better from here on out. It's going to be better. That's what I'm getting. Anything else? Yeah, you are. Hmm, maybe someone's going to start knitting. That's random. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm getting. Collective. Honestly, okay, so like all you need to get from this is your finances are going to be okay. Like they're going to do better from here on out. Anyways, thanks for watching. This one was all over the place. I know that. Thanks for bearing with me because our energy, as a collective, we're all a little scatterbrained. That's okay, it's gonna be okay. I love all of you so, so much. Subscribe if you want and like or whatever. I'll be here either way. Because, you do you, I'll do me. And Spirit's just saying, go with your heart and what you want to do, no matter what other people think and what their judgments are. And even if you have doubts, as long as you're being smart about it, go for it. And you'll be okay because you're protected. Remember, you got the protection card in here. You're spiritually protected. So it's going to turn out all right. You'll be okay. So, yeah, have a great day. All of you enjoy the nice weather outside if it's not raining. And yeah, bye.